This is North Texas Weather Center with your latest 4-minute forecast, as we do have a lot to get to in this forecast, including the chilly temperatures out there this morning for some of us, which a lot of us are ranging either from the mid to upper 30s back off to the northwest, all the way up closer to 60 in Tyler, Texas. So it is obviously a wide variety of temperatures this morning. A cold front will come through most of the region either by sometime this morning or during the early afternoon hours. You can see by about lunchtime, some areas like Dallas and Plano still in the low 60s by lunchtime. Weatherford only about 54, and off to the north you can very well see that temperatures are much cooler, only in the low to mid 40s. Temperatures will feel much cooler than that due to the fact we'll have some pretty gusty winds this afternoon, ranging from about 15 to 25 miles per hour. About 3-4 o'clock this afternoon by rush hour, all of us should drop down into the 40s, some low to mid 50s down to the south, and as high as 70 degrees closer to Waco. So again, temperatures are going to be of wide variety today. They will be all the same tomorrow. It's going to be much cooler going to the daytime tomorrow. You can see Thursday tomorrow morning, a lot of us will be in the 20s. I actually forecast upper teens, for some of us, as well as some low 20s mixed in there, and then eventually the highs tomorrow, not very impressive. A lot of us will only be in the 30s tomorrow, so definitely have a winter jacket handy for tomorrow. All right, let's take a look at the future radar. So we actually do have a chance of rain today. It's very minimal, but we could see a couple passing showers, maybe even a downpour. You can see going through the morning hours this morning, maybe an isolated shower. Can't rule out a thunderstorm as well. Closer to areas like Tyler, have a better shot at that. Marginal risk of severe weather does exist for southeastern Texas today. That's all to do with this cold front that's coming through our region. All of this action will primarily stay off to our east, though. Not a whole lot here for DFW, and that will basically be it. We're not going to see a whole lot here, but let's take a quick look at the wind chills Thursday morning. As I said, it's going to be very cold Thursday, and the low temperatures might not represent how frigid it will be. We're looking at temperatures anywhere from the single digits, as low as 0 degrees in some spots, all the way up to the low to mid teens here in DFW. So it's going to be very cold on Thursday. Make sure you have a winter jacket handy, winter gloves, anything that you got to keep yourself warm. It's going to be very cold during the morning, and even by lunchtime you can see the wind chills still in the teens or maybe even just the low 20s, and the wind chills will not get anywhere past the 20s. We're going to stay in the 20s all day, if not even lower than that. All right, let's take a look at the wind gusts. As I said before, it's going to be very windy. Winds will be ranging from about 20 to 35 miles per hour during the day on Thursday, so keep that in mind. And let's take a look at the future radar. We actually do have a chance for some wintry precipitation in some areas for Thursday. Not really for DFW. We're kind of in this dry spell. It's really strange, but we are in La Nina season. We're not really supposed to get that much rain, but definitely we should get at least something. We're not really seeing much right now, though. Some flurries, maybe some light snow back off to the northwest. This could reach as far east as maybe even Wichita Falls. There will also be a bit of a winter storm going on across areas in southern Texas. You can see a mixture of some rain and even some mix of sleet, rain, and as well as maybe even some freezing rain in some spots as far south as potentially the Mexico. I mean, this could go very far south, and this will definitely be impacting portions of maybe even Houston. Eventually this all moves out to the east. This will be primarily impacting those regions late Thursday into Friday, and that could also impact areas like Waco, and I'll go and show you the forecast that I'm forecasting as of right now. So a rain, sleet, snow mix possible for areas like Waco, Brownwood also included in that. Stephenville is kind of on the line of that, so if you know anybody there, or if you live there, you could maybe see an isolated snowflake or something like that. Very light precipitations expected on the very northern part of that. Again, flurries and light snow possible as far to the east as Wichita Falls, so just keep that in mind. And then rain primarily anywhere southeast of Palestine, so just keep that in mind for the next 48 hours. Here's your latest 7-day forecast, and you can see temperatures again are going to be fairly chilly through the early portions of the weekend. We'll get more mild by Sunday. Temperatures eventually back closer to 60 by Monday. Not a whole lot beyond that, though. We'll start to drop right back off into the 50s and 40s for highs, back into the 20s for lows by Tuesday and Wednesday. Isolated showers possible Thursday, but again, it's very far out, so we're not completely sure about that, but we'll have better details for you if anything significant does come up. But no significant wintry precipitation or any precipitation in general is forecasted for the next several weeks, so unfortunately we're really kind of in a dry spell right now. Hopefully we get something soon, though. This forecast is brought to you by All Dents Repair, THD Vehicle Doorstep, by one in the description below, and Platinum Contracting.